Hi, hello everyone. Just a sec, let's make sure our TikTok
Hello
stream
everyone.
is up and running. Just a sec, let's continue. Just a sec, just a sec, let's make sure TikTok Live is working. We're going to stream it on YouTube and on TikTok. TikTok is live now. That's actually working. Okay, I think it's working now. Okay, nice. Got you something. So if anyone is watching on whatever, whichever you're watching on, either it's TikTok or YouTube, please let me know if you can hear me okay. If my audio is coming over correctly to you, let me know if my audio is coming over correctly to you. And yeah, let's proceed. So once again, hello everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. Today I will be we'll be going over our current product that we have, a software we are demoing to everyone. It's Gamora, and we'll be talking more Gamora in a bit. First, let me talk about Stratos and what we are about. Stratos is a product first company, and initially, for those who know us, we did try to have our socials uh, head in the direction of tutorials. But as much as we have tutorials offline for people and we're online as well, we do not want to have our channel as just another tutorial channel, as we are focused on products for product first company, as I said. So uh, we will not be making a bunch of tutorials anymore. We will definitely be having some behind the scenes, but we haven't been able to do live streams of behind the scenes as we do have some milestones um, to overcome on TikTok. So we would actually like to have both communities together while we do our live stream, right? And which is sort of what we have Gamora trying to address. It's sort of what Gamora is trying to address. The software as a whole is trying to address this, trying to bring multiple communities together. So yes, Gamora. Gamora is gotten from two words. That's game plus aura, and it's a platform built for streamers. Although not just gamers, as its name implies. We say game plus aura. It's a way to unify creator and fans to interact, real time. And quite frankly, definitely from the name, we say Gamora, and then we say it's not just for gamers. Well, you can see that naming isn't our strong suit, but definitely building reliable software is, and that is what we do over at Stratos Systems. And please ensure to reach out to us if you are interested in having a project or just collaborating. You could as well just follow the channel, either of our channels, to support us as well. That's very much appreciated. All right. Why did we build Gamora? Gamora was built because of to address specifically to address the issue in the streaming space. Um, to anyone who's or you- who's as who knows anything about the streaming platform. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Anyone who's familiar with streaming platforms, you notice that every streaming platform has a way they handle their streamers. Every platform works differently. We have Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and all of these other ones have their own ways of handling gifts, subscriptions, and fan interactions. And Gamora we built as a way to unify all of these, at least as to address the need for what's it called? The need to have a unified platform where you can, interact and gift without having to say, hey, yeah, thank you from TikTok, thank you from YouTube. Have a unified space where everyone um, can know how it works and gift and interact uniformly. Let's just take a quick peek at how it works. Although we did have a bit of a scramble right before going live today, we had an accounting error with hosting provider after just before we came online, so we had to improvise. For this demo, we've put together some templates, but there is a live version. And the live version is available with white label. It's a white label ready, the live version. And Gamora does have three different versions. Okay, the one I would be demonstrating today is the virtual currency version. Here you use virtual tokens to um, engage with your fan base, and the same as the other way around. You use virtual currencies, but for um, the white label ready one, that one uses fiat. You can use whatever currency you are, based on your country of origin. You can use USD. If you're in Nigeria, you can use the naira, and there is a whole setup process to that. Um, Gamora has been live for a while now, and we did have a closed test group. And shout out to everyone who did help with testing out Gamora. We tested, we did do the test group with virtual currency, but they did the test for about 3 months, and we had positive reviews. And if you do want to um, reach out to us and you know get this, you can reach out to us on reach at Stratos Systems Limited.com. I will be dropping that in the chat right now. Reach at Stratos Systems Limited.com. Should it's say contact us at reach at Stratos Systems Limited. Stratos Systems Limited.com. Okay, that's correct. All right. Um, right. Let's take a quick look at how Gamora works. Let's take a quick look at how. So this is Gamora, and get started. Or we could just look. So we did have a team of a little over 2,500. This, but that's both the streamers and users, and we had over 1 million. These are actually real statistics. These are not made up. And yeah, so Gamora is built for you have real-time odds, work with sockets, instant payouts, and it's white label ready, as I did mention. We're ready to go live immediately. Gamora is quite direct to the point, and for the pricing, you can reach out to us, and we will respond to you. Oh, hi, Eleni, how are you for joining? Oh, that's so. Hi, Eleni, thank you for joining. So drop whatever message if you have anything to ask, you can drop it in the chat, and we will be reaching out to you. We'll be responding to you. All right. So how does Gamora work? Over here we can see. Let's go to the dashboard. We did talk about the homepage. It's pretty direct. Reach out to us for the white paper, white label version. We just start the session. Like I said, we'll be working with templates. Sorry for that. Also, view account. You do get to see your view account. This will be an accumulation of for your view account across all platforms, right? And then you see what active bets, it's predictions, but just call it bets, whatnot. So you can create a new bet and say, for instance, we can see we have this. Let me say, our distributor will like clutch this 1v5. So you can this way have your moderators um uh go in and do this while you're playing, or you can do it yourself. You can also as well um have multiple what's it called, you can have multiple um sorry you can have multiple um predictions or bets, whatever you want to call it, have them set before you go live. That way you can just activate them as we would see. I will go to the overlay aspect of it, and this is what your viewers would see. This is what your viewers would see. As you can see, that this was the one I created. I'm not sure I made it live. You just clutch you know ask if you would clutch this, and then you have full, and you can set bet as active, and like I said, we're working with virtual currencies, and I'm just going to bet 100 and say yes. So this is my own dashboard as the creator, right? So I can go lock the demo. Although in the live version, this will automatically lock immediately. Users are already interacting with the bet. So long immediately you make it live, um, you can immediately see this, and it will automatically lock. But considering this is just a demo, we would lock it ourselves, and then I as a creator have the option to say whichever one wins. Of course, we have people watching, and yeah, we have people watching, and because I picked yes, I'm going to say yes because because I want to win, and then we pick yes, and yes wins, and then we have a payout over there, and this is going. As you can see, that one is gone. You can create multiple, and in the live version, there is something up here where you create bets on the fly, but that's just not in the demo right now. You can see you can also change the view. You can change the view. For people on TikTok, sorry, I'm going to be showing the overlay, how the overlay works. Because when you're streaming, you don't want to have multiple screens open. You can only have one. So Tik on YouTube, if you just head over to YouTube, you would be able to see how you can make it ready because we have the option to make it like a browser source. You can create a browser source. You can create a browser source, sorry. Um, it's not working. Okay, no, no, okay. I'm not on the right page. You can create a browser source. Let me find that. Just give me a sec. Um, the view should change right now. So you can have it look this way. Right? So this is what one your users might see. Depending on your streaming setup, I do recommend you just have it, on other ways. But if you're used to streaming, you're familiar with how browser sources work, and this is how your browser source would look. This is how your browser source would look. You could design it anyhow. As you can see, for those on YouTube can see that you can, change the direction, move it as you wish, but yeah, that's how it would look. You can move it around. It makes it much more easier for you to interact. Sorry, okay. I think I need to ensure that I'm actually showing the correct screen right now. But yes, this is Gamora and this is the how Gamora works. And if you are watching this in future, you may find that I would be repeating a couple of things because I do not have a lot of viewers right now. So please follow, and subscribe to the channel to help me grow. But if you would see, I'm going to be repeating some things just so for anyone who is joining, you know, um, at whatever time in the future or right now, anybody that's joining out of the blue, we would go over this as well and just go. I'm going to say this one no. That said no wins, and yeah, so that's that. I didn't bet on that. That's why there is no balance change up there. But you do sort of start to get a feeling of how Gamora works. And if you do have any questions whatsoever, you can reach out to us. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, over here, um, let me find that. You can give me a sec. Let me just go back to the home. Okay. No, let's not touch on that right now. But if you do have any questions, you can reach out to us. I will definitely. Um, hey, yes, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Um, okay. This would be that's pretty much Gamora. Let me see if I have anything more to talk about. And if there are any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. And yeah, Stratos is open to collaborations. We're open to collaborations. Just reach out to us at reach at stratosystemslimited.com, and um, we're always happy to collaborate and take on new projects. All right, so if you have been following up to this, I am going to be restarting all over. So if you did get and the if you did get the gist of it, you can choose to hang around or leave. Now I wouldn't ask you to leave, but just drop a like. Thank you for the like. Thanks for the like. So you can just drop a like as well to help me grow. And okay, let's start over. So hey everyone, welcome to my live. We're Stratos Systems Limited. We build industry standard software for creators, businesses and tech forward solutions to match your request. We try to save, we try to um, address real life situations, we try to address real life issues people encounter with our software. So if you do want to collaborate, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at Stratos Systems Limited.com. I just dropped it in the chat. I should pin that on TikTok. This pin that and yeah, I pinned this. Oh, I pinned it. Okay, I pinned that on YouTube as well. Pinned that on YouTube as well. So what is Gamora? Gamora is um Gamora comes from two words. That's game plus aura, hence Gamora. And although Gamora is not just for gamers, naming isn't our strong suit, but we do build solid software that is a guarantee you have with us. And we built, let's talk about, we built Gamora to address an issue on the streaming space where every streaming platform has a different way of interacting with your streamers and your fan base. Okay, so Gamora is our solution to that. And Gamora does have three versions. There are three versions of Gamora. The first version of Gamora is the virtual currency version, which I will be demoing right now. And then there is a live version that works with actual currency. If you are interested in that, that is not here right now, so you can reach out to us at reach at stratosystemslimited.com. That's reach at stratosystemsltd.com to find out how you can get that from us. It's white label, so you can get it. You can get that from us. So Gamora is a way to have all your fans in one space. You can have your fans in one space and your streamers. So the third version of Gamora is a Web3 version. It's on the web, on Web3. Sorry, that's on the blockchain. It's currently incomplete, but there is a version, just so you know, of Gamora on the on that will be on the blockchain very soon. So how does Gamora work, and what is Gamora for? Gamora is a way for you to interact with your fan base. You can get gifts and interact with your fan base. You can thank you, thank you. You can get gifts. You can um uh everything you can do with regular with a regular on a regular platform. Any of your regular platforms you can do on Gamora, but Gamora is not for streaming. I should clarify that. Gamora is made to handle the live, the gifting, and the having everybody in one space, so you don't have to deal with, oh, thank you from YouTube, thank you from TikTok, thank you from Twitch, and all of that. So that is where Gamora comes in. Okay, and yeah, so Gamora is built for engagement. You work with real-time odds, get instant payout, and it is white label ready. And once you and yeah, Gamora is used for going live, so that's pretty direct. So start your first section. But I did mention this before. If you watch from the beginning, we um we did have a little setback, an accounting error with the backend provider, so we will not be able to um, showcase the. We will be using templates for this demo, is what I mean to say. But the accounting error I do refer to is for the demo, not for the live. So if you are already using Gamora Live, you do not have an issue with that. you are still live, it's still working, you don't have an issue. Okay, so right, so we did create a couple of templates. We have a session code. You would see your viewers live across all platforms here. Just check out your active beds, create new ones. You can create a new one. I'm just gonna type hello right now, or if I can spell, I just say hello. Now that isn't a good one to say, but you can see it immediately shows up here. You can lock it, although in the live version this automatically locks because as soon as people start interacting with it, you do not want uh, any foul play, so you are secure that way. And if you do settle the bets and say yes, for instance, and yeah, it's done. As you can see. So we do have an overlay. Gamora has. We have an overlay over here. See, okay. So these are just some option examples of what it would look like if you're working with Gamora. This is an example of how to do. And right, so your users would see this, and I should mention Gamora does have um the Gamora does have two mobile apps. That's for the Android and iOS. Although they are not live on the App Store right now or the Play Store, there are two apps for Gamora. Is what I need to say. So yeah, so this is something what your users will see. If you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on TikTok, please you can head over to YouTube just to see how the overlay could be arranged. This is one arrangement I have on the screen. You can just have it pop up to a side of your screen while your game plays on the another side, so it doesn't have to take up your entire screen. It doesn't have to take up your entire screen. Um, right? And then you can also change the view as you feel, and it's compatible with whatever streaming software you are using. And so I would just place a bet of 100. And in the live, I should say, um, in the live, this is actually um, what should I call it? This is actually you are allowed to pick however amount you want to bet. This is just a template, is why it's like this. We lock the bets and say I win because I like winning. I say yes, and then yes wins, and I get that that credited instantly. So we work with sockets, everything's instantaneous, and there are no rooms for foul play. Everybody gets an immediate pay immediately. So this would be it on Gamora for now. And I should mention Gamora is just one in a lineup of multiple different applications that we are creating, we will be creating in the future as we go on. So please do not hesitate to reach out to us for collaborations and more. You can reach us at rich@stratosystemslimited.com. That's our email. That is rich at stratosystemsltd.com. Just reach out to us there and we will be live. We will respond to you. We are active 24/7, and once again, we're always open for collaborations, launches, and just general software development. So, um, I would say thank you to everyone. That's to Danny, to Pierce. Thank you to everyone who joined today. I appreciate you, and thank you once again for joining. For joining.